Hey folks, I'm Red and this is my Watcher of Realms channel. This is the free-to-play series and we are on the Arach account, day number 23. So we've signed in, we've gotten some various things. I'll just refresh the shop here and see if we can get anything more. Really looking for energy, but I will take things on discount if I can. Not much, as you can see. There's a summoning crystal, there we go. And there is some summoning coming up this weekend. There's actually an exclusive hero. We'll take a look at the events tab in just a minute, as soon as I finish refreshing here. Get some auto battles. Okay, good. So there are some events coming this weekend. The Crawling Dark is basically an exclusive event, and as part of that is Dark Invocations for Falcia. I am not too impressed with Falcia, so I'll probably skip this one actually and save up. There's some news from Fastidious and Destined that there's a new hero coming that's going to be a limited summon, just like Falcia. So Falcia's event is kind of like Reeves. Within 250 summons, you're guaranteed this hero. But I'm not too impressed with her damage, and so I probably won't bother pulling. I'll just save my crystals for a later date. So yeah, but we can do this pre-registration, add it to the calendar, and then we get some bonus rewards, so I don't mind. She's actually an okay hero. I got her on my first account that I started at global launch, and she does some good damage, but she doesn't do enough that I would go out of my way to get her. So not like Reeve. With Reeve I would spend those 250 crystals for sure, but I'm gonna just save up my diamonds, save up my crystals, and work on what I have to work on. I actually have a lot to work on. So the big issue with the gear raids is that, especially in gear raid 2, I need my tanks to have about 40,000 HP, and my gear just isn't quite there yet. The gear upgrade event is going to start on Wednesday, so I'll probably wait for that. Tales of the Smith, and then I'll upgrade all the gear that I can. I might need to get some more gold in order to do that, and just incrementally build up my heroes. Now, I also wanted to try Guild Boss again. I had some good information from one of the comments on the last couple of videos. So Ryan Alt 9219 says, I think you can survive the Guild Boss, so you can switch out Midan for someone like Wrath. So that would be basically just having one healer plus Dolores. Wrath will boost Salazar, also with Nisalt. He only boosts physical damage, so he's not boosting Valk. So that's something that I had forgotten, was that actually Valk is dealing magic damage. So if you look at her here, and you look at the skills, you can see the damage type is magic up in the top right here. So I forgot that she does magic damage, but Wrath does normal physical damage. So I have got him up to 5 stars, and he's got five promotions. That 5th promotion is really nice because it gives him an extra 15% crit rate. And then I've got his skills up with skill dust. I haven't put in any crystals yet, but I'm going to try him out in Guild Boss. I wasn't using him earlier except for just the Lord skill, because he wasn't built up. So now I'm going to use him and see if I can get a better score on Nightmare 2. Okay, so let's get these rewards. Get a couple chests, get a skill crystal. I always say skill crystal. A summoning crystal. Get some energy. And get my 2 chests here, 120 diamonds. And another crystal. Not too bad. Okay, so let's try this fight. And you can see I've got Wrath in here with Abomination and Salazar. And I've got Nisalt. And I think I might put Arach in as a lord, and then I get that bonus from her. And then I'll take out Midan. Let's see if I can do it without Midan. Maybe I can put in another unit. Magic dealer, physical dealer. I think I'll have to put in my best other damage dealer. Okay, let's try this. I could also try with Mari, see if that gives me a better result. Okay, so I'm going to have this setup be Dolores, then Wrath, then Salazar behind, and then Arach will be here, and I'll put in my Abomination there. And then I get some benefit from Salazar there with Dolores, and put in this guy here, and then Vortex. And let's see if I can survive the boss's attacks just with Vortex. I have a feeling I don't have quite enough healing. Yeah, we're getting pretty low already. But let's see. I'm not sure if I have the stats to make this work. Let's try. We'll see, Ryan Alt, if you were correct. Nope, can't survive. Okay, so either I build up my Vortex and make him a little bit faster so that he can heal more quickly, or I get in my second healer. So let me see what I can do with Vortex. Okay, well, I think I'm stuck here for a bit until I can get my heroes up a little bit farther. Well, let's try this with Vortex, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just go back to my double healer setup. So yeah, I'm not sure that I quite have the ability to keep everyone alive with just Vortex. Guild Boss does a lot of damage to your heroes at this level. If everyone was 6-star, I'd probably be fine, but since most are 5-star, it's a little bit more tricky. And I think, yep, I'm gonna kill him. Yep, okay. So I just can't do it with a single healer. I need a second healer at this point. Okay, so here's my second healer. Get me down in there, and let's try that again. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Then I've got these guys waiting in the wings for when, if I can't break that third shield, then I'll just add them for a bit of extra damage to get over that, into that third chest. this up a little bit. One kind of tricky thing is that Salazar does a lot more damage when there's a bleed up. He puts the bleed up himself, but sometimes if you're trying to trigger the ultimate, you might want to wait till the bleed is there before you trigger that. But this is looking okay. I think we're on track to get that third chest. Yeah, Midan will heal 3 people at a time, which is why she's in some ways a better healer than Vortex. But Vortex also has a shield and has some other stuff going for him. So you can see the bleed isn't up. I'm going to wait a little bit to trigger this. There it is, there's the bleed. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to use their ultimates to try and protect us when this guy is about to, right about there, I think. Then wait for the next one and do Vortex. And now we're going to wait for that third shield. I've almost hit my target. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. It'd be nice if I could break that third shield. It's a little bit tight, a little bit tricky. Yeah, it's not going to happen. So, I'll put my Valk, and then we got our blood. There we go. So we hit our target. This is probably good enough. And if they can last a little bit longer, then great. But I'm not too worried if they don't, because I got my third chest. Okay, so that's not too bad. So that's basically it. I have to wait for some events to start, and I'll just continue trying to get gear in Gear Raid 2, and maybe try and push a little bit, upgrade my heroes, get some 5-star defenders. As you can see with Olag, I've almost got 40k HP, and that's kind of what I need for defenders in order for them to survive. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to go with Draga for that second defender or stick with someone like Rex. Rex is quite solid, and he's pretty well built. So if I 5-star him, he should hit 40k HP without too much trouble. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you very much. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.